Hello and welcome to the Hobby Corner. My name's Kev, and in this episode we're going to have a look at what's coming in issues 31 to 39 of the Mortal Realms magazine. Stay tuned to find out more. So welcome back. So before we get started, please make sure that you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and click that notification icon as well to make sure that you don't miss an upload and an update like this one. Also, plenty of links down in the description below in order to support the channel through various ways, and fantastic groups to follow as well. There's a link down there for the Chilling Wargamers, which I am a member of, and is full of fantastic free content. And there's also a link down there for Fauxhammer as well, who has helped me provide some of this information, and I do work with on the odd occasion because he's a top lad. So without further ado, let's get to it. So to start with, there is a couple of issues that I did show a sneak peek of in the previous update, so I'll put a link up there, but we didn't have the cover to those issues, and even though these ones were released a couple of weeks ago, I was sort of waiting until there's a few more things together just before I did a whole update, because I wanted to make it worth your time. So let's get to it. So we can confirm that issue 28 is in fact all three of the sprues for the spirit hosts, which is great. And to get a full set of three, it'll cost you $17.50 at full retail price. So buying this would save you £9.51. And also in the issue, there's a Nighthaunt Army painting guide. So I'm guessing there's a bit more in-depth tips and sort of instructions on how to get a unified color scheme going, and also new war scrolls and battle plan. So it looks like we've got plenty to go there. Moving on, issue 29, another one that was hinted at. So you do in fact get Nuln Oil and Baneblade Brown, which comes to $7.50. So you're down by 49p unless you get your issues from Forbidden Planet, where you get your 50p discount, in which case you'll be up by a penny. Woohoo! It also says that you learn about the God King Sigma and Stormcast Eternals Army Paint Guide. So I'm guessing that's just the Stormcast version of that. So yeah, cool. Moving on, we have issue 30 is Azerite Ruins as well, and it all depends on what set you're getting, because some sets have just walls, some sets have a couple of the walls and some other bits. So again, depending on the set that you get, the cost of this sprue could range between $11.67 and $17.15, which gives you a range of $3.68 or $9.51 on your saving. Bottom estimates, you know, saving £3.50. It's not bad. It all adds up over the entirety of it. And then other information on this issue, you get to discover Tzeentch, God of Change, and Movement Tutorial Part 2. So I'm guessing it's going to be a bit more in depth on you know, strategies and stuff like that. Then we have issue 31. In this one you get the Lord Exorcist, which is a £20 model, so that's a saving of £11 and a penny. And Magic in Mortal Realms, so a bit more in depth on that. And Setup and Objective Tutorial, so it's really building up on what you get to do in your games. Oh yeah, before I continue, I did actually do this whole bloody thing earlier. The information got leaked last night up until issue 36, but I'm doing up until issue 39. And I, you know, only found out this morning, had rushed through a video, had almost uploaded it when I contacted Ross Graham, who's behind Fauxhammer, and he'd actually said, hang on, I've got the information up to issue 39, so just hang on for a minute and I'll post it. And he did, and so yeah, Up until issue 36 is all from the website, and I did have to, mess around with the URL to get that. And then the rest will be straight from Fauxhammer's website. So carrying on, issue 32, we get the Citadel Skulls, which is what I'm looking forward to. It's a really cool set. 1750, you get every and any kind of skull that you'd ever need for both Age of Sigmar and for Warhammer 40,000. So it's very versatile. And actually, I do have a picture of it as my background. There we go. Look at that. We're hey. Ignore the mess of the apps. I never bother sorting them out. Anyway, we also get how to paint your models' bases. So we're going to get a bit more information on that. I assume it'll show you different sort of schemes, colours and stuff like they did with Conquest series. And then core rules attacking. So again, a bit more in-depth information there. And then issue 33, you get Stolen Mud and Texture Tool. So you get this after the bit about painting your base, which is interesting, but that's how they decided to do it. Stolen Mud is 475 and the Texture Tool is 515, which is 990 altogether. So 191 saving, it's not bad. You also learn about Manfred, the Mortarch of Night, and core rules battle rounds. So again, more in-depth information going on there. Then we move on to issue 34, the Dominion of Sigmar statue. This is one that popped up in a couple of sets as well, but there is one definite set called the Time Worn Ruins, which is £30, and you only get 2 sprues in it. So it's an easy divide, saying that's £15 with the 2 braziers, and that's a £7 and a penny saving, which is cool. And the you also learn about the Great Horned Rat and the Charge Phase tutorial. So they carry on with that theme of more in-depth knowledge within each phase. Issue 35 is a sprue from the old original beginner set for Age of Sigmar. It's been long ago repackaged as the Thunderstrike Brotherhood Start Collecting set. In that set, I did double check on Fauxhammer's website, and he's got a price discrepancy there. If you were to just divide the value of that box by the number of sprues evenly, yeah, you get 4 sprues in that basically. So dividing £50 by 4, you end up with a nice easy £12.50, which gives you a saving of £4.51. But it's up to you to price each sprue differently depending on how you value each item. You also have painting your new models, so that makes sense, and new war scrolls and battle plans, which is also cool. It'll probably have something to do with having a flying unit as well for the Stormcast, so that'll be full of fun. Issue 36 is their Azerite Bell Tower. Again, this comes in a couple of different things. It was in the original Warcry box set. So the price ranges from 1167 to 1715, which is a saving of 368 or 951. You also learn about the Prime Inlands of Shaiish, and also combat phase tutorial. Sweet. Now, from 37 to 39, it was strictly on Fauxhammer's website because he's got a little nod from Hachette to publish this information, so he's very kindly allowed me to share. So again, if you haven't already, go visit his website. The link is down below, and subscribe to his newsletter as well, and that way you won't miss out. Or go to his Facebook groups as well, where he keeps everything up to date. So issue 37, we get 3 Gryph-hounds. Now they come in a box of 6, so half of that plus Coelia, Green Shade, is 475. So in total, that's 1350, which gives you a saving of 551. You could easily just buy 2 of those if you want a full set. And issue 38 is Crawlock the Jailer and the gaming mat. He's not wrong here when he says that this will be scalped hard, so make sure that you do get your pre-orders in, whether that's through Hachette or through Forbidden Planet. And if you're going to do it through Forbidden Planet, then I have an affiliate link down there in the description, so click on that, and if you order while you've gone through that, then I get a little kickback as well. So it's a good way of supporting the channel, and you save that little bit of money on your issues as well. So yeah, it's a £25 set. It's Crawlock and 2 chain ghasts, which is quite expensive, I would say, for the thing, but it's pretty cool looking. And if you haven't seen it already, when this first came out, someone had already sort of edited out the those maces and put in Tesco bags. So if you ever seen that, or if you haven't seen it yet, just go check it out. It's a good giggle. Anyway, so yeah, that's a £17 and a penny saving, which is awesome. We don't know what else is going to be in there, but I assume they're going to carry on with the more in-depth tutorials of each phase. So I mean, you got wound allocation still. Then you've also got armor saves and stuff like that, and then you got morale tests. So yeah, and then the final one, issue 39, a Khan Wraith. So this is getting, you know what? It still seems like a brand new model to me because I remember when it came out. But it's aging now. It still comes with a square base on its sprue, but it's a texture base. So you could do what I showed you to do with the Tomb Banshee. You know, you can cut around the edge and stick it, because they will be supplied with a round plain base. So you can stick it on that base, or the bottom of the model is flat and has like a stone or two. If you have a look at that, the cloth right at the base, at the bottom where the base is, it's sort of attached to a stone. But yeah, it's got a flat bottom on it, so you can glue it on a plain base and it'll be steady enough. So yeah, £10 model, £2 one saving. And of course you can see that this influenced a lot of the newer models as well. And then of course we don't know what goes on past there. So let me know what you think about that, the contents that's coming up, and do you think it's good value? What do you think about the value? What do you think about the terrain sets as well? And the irregularity of how they put things out. You know, with Conquest, it was quite repetitive. It was one issue is Death Guard, one issue is Ultramarines, one issue is terrain, and one issue is paint. This is a bit more hodgepodge, but I don't mind. It keeps things more interesting, I think. But yeah, let me know in the comments below. If you like this update, please like it, share it if you can, and if you haven't already, subscribe, and yeah, give Fauxhammer a shout for me as well. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much for listening to me waffle, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.